What's up, guys? Good morning. All right. So there's a lot of stuff on the screen. I've decided I need to go back to basics from the ass whooping I got yesterday. So I went back to basics. So back to drawing trend lines, back to making sure that they're hitting correctly, and that's where we're gonna go with it. So currently we're up for the day. We're watching Click and we're watching LOCL, both looking like they're working on little breakouts here. This one's looking at, there's a gap on the 15-minute at $3.83 on LOCL, and there's a gap on a 30-minute at $4.50. That's right, guys, going back to basics. Abu Adam, thank you for the hearts, me. Hey guys, yesterday you guys did not hit the live target, but that's okay. I forgive you. All right. This one here has a gap at 621. Do I think it's going to get there? Does it have the power? Does it have the catalyst? Yes. Click holding targets 500 million annual revenue in 3 years. Silver economy push. Okay, great, right? Also could possibly be doing a inverted head and shoulder pattern right here. Just broke the downtrend, so that's fantastic. Usually I like to make that red. If I'm going back to basics, I'm gonna go back to basics. So usually it's red or green. Green's up, red's down. Just needs to break through this green line on local. Good morning, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, the follow, and the share. Let people know that I'm on. I try to do my part, but, again, I can only do so much. It's trying to hold volume weighted average price. Come on, hold it. Hold it. Don't break it. Don't break it. Come on, local. Let's go. There's a very low probability that it'll get to that target. More so the 510 there. What up, two down? Come on. Hold on, hold on, hold on for your life. This one's really trying to break out. I think it's folding. I think Click is folding. Still in consolidation. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna let it go to here. To this little red line, 387. That's my end it target there. Damn. can see the MACD's coming down too. I need a good candle here. I need a hammer. Give me a hammer. That would be an amazing thing to do right there. Because downtrend, 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 broke the downtrend. Hammer establishes the base. It hammers out the floor. And there's my hammer candle. Now I just need confirmation candle. So this could be a fake out breakdown. This one here is having trouble with that trend line. Needs to go higher. Needs to break about 325. Come on, man. Hold $3. Hold $3. Yes, I know. BYND. I do. It's trying, but it's struggling. And as you guys know, I don't talk about certain stocks on here because they're either on my watch list or I just don't feel like talking about them. Come on, man. Break on through that. Come on, break out. And then you get back over volume weighted average price, CLIK. Also, if you guys are looking, hey, what's up, Night Owl? If you guys are looking for my watch list, if you guys are looking for Discord access, because remember, I'm only doing this live until 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here is the live trading room, and here is the watch list. That's what I've dropped the price down on the watch list too. All you got to do is go to jrockstocks.com there and check it out there. But that's where you get that stuff. Come on, hold up. Yes, Debbie, I am still an ISPC. I am. Still holding 4,000 shares. All right, come on. You gotta hold that line. You see it's lost speed right here. It's lost speed. Gave me a hammer. Faked. That is my last hope right there. This line right here. That's my last hope on it. I need that MACD to flip. Debbie, you're still in it? That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, I know Mitchell's still in it. You're still in it. What's up? Never mind. Yep. How many of you caught that move on SPRC to 843? That was a good one. Come on, baby. All right, so here's another one. So this is a little doji down here. Same as a hammer, same as a, as a reversal candle. That's what that is. A doji is a reversal. If you get a doji on top at resistance, that's a reversal. Down on the bottom, reversal, support. You need a confirmation candle. This one here has to be green. I am liking that the MACD is starting to kind of turn back a little bit here. It's rounding off. Ugh. Needs more momentum, needs more volume. This thing's not looking very hot right now. We'll see if I chicken out. Yep. Damn it. There we go. I'm going to take my loss on that. It wasn't much of a loss, but it was a loss. My rule was this red line here. The trend line came down. That was my rule. I wanted to stick to it, so I stuck to it. Oh, nice, nice. I guess Ashraf, I guess you can't read the screen. You can't read no fucking crypto, huh? Oh man, that's too bad. Yeah, everybody's gonna follow you because you can't read. That's true. There we go. And that's how you get blocked. Just like that. All right. Now, I sold just because it broke where I thought it, hey, that's like where I'm gonna draw the line, doesn't mean it's not gonna go back up. That just means that I'm not willing to carry this trade any longer. Whether it's good or bad, I don't feel like I want to take that risk that it's gonna drop down to the red line. Because look, it tested it there, tested it there, tested it here. Downtrend volume's coming out of it. There's not a whole lot of volume in it left. Where's my little line? Damn it, come on. Let's see, maybe it'll switch if I switch. I mean, there we go. So look at the volume. So here on this one, we got 65,000, we got 135,000, 72, 85, 130, 200, 300, 700. Like that right there tells me that the momentum kind of dropped out. Now, if I was willing to hold it, then, I might have come back a little bit here. This trend line might have actually been telling us, hey, guess what? It's still okay because it didn't cross through. But I was using my support from previous time frame that told me, hey, guess what? Like that's where I want to be out. I don't want to mess with it anymore there. So whether it's right or wrong, that's how I decided to play it, and I'm gonna be accountable for my actions, right? Gee, go figure. When you're trading, you have to take accountability for your own actions. That's hard for people to understand. All right. So now, look at it. Now it's doing a beautiful job. See, if I had paid a little bit more attention to this little trend line here, that would have been profit instead of being negative, like what, I don't know, 20 bucks. Something silly. Who understands? Who knows what I'm talking about? David, I like the idea of eliminating the pattern day trading rule, leaving it up to the broker pretty much to set their their minimum. Oh shit, I forgot my coffee. Hang on a sec. All right. All right. There you go. Throw some fireballs in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen yet. But it's probably going to be more likely it's going to be 2000. I don't see why they would change that. But look how well this trend line technique would have worked if I'd actually paid attention to this trend line. It stopped like right here, and so I didn't draw it. I didn't draw it all the way, but it stopped like right here. And look at how well that worked. So this is a downtrend. It broke downtrend here. It touched resistance and then continued to come down, but it rode that trend line and bounced off that trend line here. And technically, that's where I drew the resistance off of a previous a bigger time frame. But technically, I could have put that down here, and 380 could have been the resistance. You just, and look, volume weighted average price is bumping its head. So many things you could learn about a stock just by watching charts. Somewhere along the line, I had I had I had strayed. I had strayed away from my trend lines and things like that. And when I was using my trend lines, that's when I wasn't in my funk, right? And also, I'm working on this pattern here. Look at this, guys. Look at what we got here. What do we got here? Look at that. Look at that. Look what I've been working on here for us. And all it took was just a little bit of motivation from on my mama to push me to get to start working on this shit again. And it's actually doing okay. What do you know? We're doing it. That's only going to be available to the full access people in the on the website, Jrockstocks community. Once it's completely finished and it's tested, and I'm not saying tested for like a week, I'm saying like fucking tested. Because there's still some tweaks that need to be made. But because of this system, I went on what was it? Which stock was that? That was on SPRC. On SPRC, on my mama, thanks, man. You unbrain fogged me, dude. You inspired me again to keep working on what literally has been taking me. I'm telling you, dude, I've been working on it for like 6 months to try to get it to do what I want it to do, and it's been insane. But I took SPRC because of that. Where the hell did I post it? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm looking in my Mitchell conversation. I posted in the Discord when I did it. SPRC, I bought 50 shares. I was in at $5.74 and I was out at $7.32. That's a pretty damn good come up. That is a pretty damn good come up. So that was awesome. Now has it faked out? Yeah, it's faked me out several times, but it's starting to get to the point where it's making it better more than once now. So um, we'll just keep on testing it because I thought I had it uh like 2 months ago. Yeah, but I didn't because I got up to like 1,700 bucks on my small account and then it got trashed because I was following what it was saying and it wasn't working. So I am. If you look at the screen, you would see that I'm in it and my profit right now is 10 bucks on it. But I've already taken 50 shares off of this. So I've already made some profit. This is just what I've left in there. I'm waiting for this pattern to work out here. So technically, we're still good here. And this one here is now telling me that, hey, guess what? Line lost. So it's talking about the VWAP and trend line. So we're doing good. Oh, it's on your chart. Sorry. Yeah, no worries, man. No problems. All right. So LOC. Let's move on from click real quick. Let's see what else is moving. As you guys know, I'm still in ISPC. I'm holding on for dear life. I'm holding on like a fat kid to a cupcake. Let's see if we can find something better. Here's that XRTX. Yep. XRTX 296, 289. Go ahead and look at that. You got yourself a nice little cup formed here above volume weighted average price currently. Finding some resistance at about 310. There's your resistance. You got one line on your MACD there. Let's test the system here. Let's see XRTX. Let's look at some other time frames. What's the news on this thing? Okay, so 22 minutes ago they met NASDAQ listing requirements. 7 days ago they announced closing of acquisition of Vectis kidney antifibrotic asset. All right, cool. All right, let's take a look. So we're on a 1 minute. There's a lot of things that I went away from as I've continued my journey as a day trader, and some of the things I've gone away from are the problems that I'm having. Uh, are me going away from them is causing me to glitch. It's causing mental fog. It's causing bullshit. All right, so there you go. So it just broke out. So let's take a little position here. What is it? $3. So whoops. $3. So let's do about 50 shares right there. All right, we're in at 50 shares. Now let's watch this thing, see what it does. As long as this candle finishes, I think we'll get 366 again. That's your first target. 366. So let's go bigger time frames. Let's see. Let's go 30-minute. Let's see. Let's get rid of these little guys here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. What do we got? 394. Okay, 392 is your next target after that one. If it hits, if it doesn't, it doesn't. These are not guaranteed that they're going to hit. And anybody that thinks that they are, you're a fucking idiot. Nothing in the stock market is guaranteed. Okay? You guys need to know that. Look at that. We got some gaps here. We got a gap at 396. So that target, you can move up to 396. There you go. You've got another gap, and let's change that to purple. You guys know my way of doing things. You know that I like to turn them purple if there's a gap there. Here we go. Still doing good. There's another gap there. Let's make that one a darker one. And then there's another gap all the way at 486, 485, whatever. Give a penny, take a penny kind of thing, you know? And we'll make that real dark. All right, so there's the gaps on this one. Now, what are we going to do? Because it is a 30-minute time frame, we're going to scale back. Oh gosh, man, my clicker's all off today. All right, come on, get up there. All right, so you can clearly tell this thing's been a downtrend, downtrend, breakout. All of a sudden, it reversed, and we are now sitting in the nice high area here. Did they do a split? What happened? 36 to 201. Okay, maybe they did a split or something. So this is going to be a little harder to draw trend lines on. But you can draw your price levels, your supports, your resistance. This would be a lot easier to draw trend lines on like a whatchamacallit. So like here, you can draw this one. You can draw this trend line here. You can draw that. And if you want to be as accurate as possible, draw it off the tips, off the wicks. If you're trying to just hurry up and do it, then it's a little different. But that looks like a nice little cup and handle there, guys. On a 1-minute chart, that's a cup and handle. There's your cup. Here's your handle. We don't want it breaking this yellow line here. That is your volume weighted average price. We don't want it to break that. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like, the follow, the share. Look at that. You guys are already at 5,000 likes. Holy crap. All right, do not break this line. Come on, LOCL. Let's go. Yeah, I have a feeling it's working on an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Let's draw, right? This is me messing around. You get bored sometimes. You get bored sometimes. All right, there we go. All right, so on this one here, you got a cup, you got your handle, and you're looking at this to come up here and hit this line right here. That's what you're looking for on this one right now. It's going to have right around here because that is your rim. That's your rim. So you gotta once it gets there, it's gonna have a little trouble. If it doesn't and momentum pushes on, you're more than likely gonna get here, and there's like a 30% chance that it'll get up here. Look at this. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, break through here. Come on. Come on. Don't break down. Do what I showed you to do. And see, guys, everybody can go back and draw lines after the fact, right? I draw them during. Still using that support. This is your volume weighted average price right here. This yellow line, that is your support. All it's got to do is hold it. Hold it and break out. Come on. MACD's trying to fake you out that it's going to drop down. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on already. Where's the cupcakes? I'm right here, cupcake. Thank you, Cree. Thank you for the roses. Cardinal, thank you for the hearts me. Appreciate it. Abu Adam, thank you for the hearts me. Come on. This one over here. It's an interesting one. I believe it's doing, like I said, an inverted head and shoulder pattern, which looks like that. Come on, break on through. There you go. Come on, come on. Push, push, push. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. And one big push. Come on. Who's doing their Lamaze breathing right now? Tommy gun. Oh, man. So we're watching this on a 1 minute. The bigger the time frame, the bigger the move. The 1 minute, you're not going to get that huge of a move on a cup and handle. And look, it's got rejection again right there. Come on, Bulls. Let's go. Where you at? Come on, Bulls. Ah, geez. Come on, push on through. We're still looking okay. We're still looking okay. Come on, MACD. Cross back over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What's up, fish hooker? What's going on today? What's going on today? And you're watching it. That's what's going on today. Come on now, let's go. Man, it is really having a hard time with this trend line right here. All it's got to do is break through. Once it breaks through, like I said, there's about a 30% chance that it'll hit 66 cents. In my opinion. And that's just my opinion. That's not just got here. Well, you know what they say. Early bird gets the worm. Oh, man. Jesus, come on, man. So much resistance right there. She looks like she's going to break down. Look at your MACD's trying to fake you out again. Come on, feel the noise. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go. So just broke out a little bit. Let's go. Come on, keep on. All right, the bids are stacking. The asks are not. Let's go, Bulls. Let's make that little run. All right, I have 50, so I'm going to go ahead and make that 50 right there. All right, so I am ready. I've got my hotkeys set. I'm ready to go. Can I get that 367? The Bulls need to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing, Bulls. You broke through what you needed to break through. Now you just got to go a little harder. More rejection. More rejection. Come on. Get above that trend line. There you go. You guys having fun? Mm-hmm. Come on, push, push, push. So there's that trend line right there. So now we can go ahead and do our other trend line right here. This is our other trend line right here. Doot. You try to get as many touch points as possible. Jesus. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Come on, break on through to the top side there. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so there are our trend lines. It doesn't look like it wants to get it, guys. It doesn't look like it wants to get it. It's looking like it's having a really rough time there. You do have a higher high and a higher low. So maybe if it breaks through this red line right here, we're good. But as you can see, it just broke past the little green line. There's small percentage that this thing will come back up to 350. Small percentage. MACD's turning red. That could also be a fake out. Don't break volume weighted average price. That's your support. Let's take a look at a 5-minute. What's that looking like? Looks like nothing, right? Right down to support. Look at that. Just bounced right off of support. Gave you the doji. That one's gone. So it broke your uptrend. Let's see if it can use this little reversal here off this little tiny downtrend here. All it takes is one little move. Looks like 319 is going to have some resistance. But this thing can get up to 350 again. It's just the bulls need to step in right about meow. Also, what is it doing on in the big scope of things? What does it look like it's doing? Could it possibly be doing a rising wedge? Looking at it from where I'm looking at it, it kind of did a rising wedge. You guys see that? Down, up, down, up, down. Come on. There we go. We're green again. Let's see that breakout now. Breakout again. Come on. Got to fake those bears out, right? Two Down says if Beyond breaks over 150, it's going to run. Yeah. Yeah. If something's on the watch list, you guys know I don't talk about it on the live streams. So I'm not going to go over it. Hit the like, the follow, and the share, guys. 439. We're at 5,500 likes. Like I said earlier, you guys missed it yesterday. You only got 3,500 likes. Look at that breakdown. And now you're looking at possibly a head and shoulders pattern here. Sucked right back up above volume weighted average price again here. Now, if I was to be a betting man, if she continues on the path down, she'll probably hit right about 288. And if she can't come back up from there, she's probably going to come back down to the red line. I don't get this iCloud Drive shit. This drives me nuts. Come on, volume weighted average price. Hold it up. Nope. Nah. You did a Mitchell. You did a crusher, dude. That's funny. That is funny. All right, so as you guys can see, broke volume weighted average price. Is that complete death for the stock? No, it's not, but it could mean that, hey, this thing is starting to reverse on you. Now, what you can do is you can draw a trend line from here to here. You can do that. MACD's not looking like it's got any hope. Your volume's come down. My last straw is going to be right about here. I know it's not a whole lot to lose, 10 bucks. Down here it'll probably be like, I don't know, 12, 13 bucks, whatever. All right, and we're going to say screw it, we're out. We're going to say okay, we're not out yet. We're waiting on it. Hang on. Okay, now we're out. Okay. So there you go. That's how that works. Now, I could have got out here in profit, made, 9, 10 bucks. I could have, but and again, I'm not going to take the risk. It won't happen again. I'm sure it will. We're all running on fumes from waking up ass early, so I'm sure it'll happen again. Um, Again, my opinion, and just my opinion, if it broke through here, and it did, and volume's coming down, as you guys can see, volume's not coming up, it's coming down. If it breaks through that, which that was up here, then odds are it's going to come down to here. Now, the market's been tricky as fuck recently, and I'll show you my system actually told me exit. So there you go. I did follow rules. I stuck to it. Sometimes you don't want to follow rules. See, I would have been profit again right there, but it is what it is. You stick to your rules. That cost me, what, 11, 12 bucks. Okay, no big deal. Let's find something else. Your MACD's starting to try to come around here for you. But this does look like a head and shoulders pattern. So what it could do is there's your shoulder, there's your head. Here it's working on another shoulder. It'll probably hit this, be its resistance, and then it'll probably break down through this and come down to the red line. Mark my words, that's what's going to happen. Cup and handle did not work out. Kind of worked out, but not really. So again, just so you guys are aware, there we go. So here you go. Moving up, there's your shoulder, there's your head, here's the other shoulder. It's going to bounce off of there, and it'll probably come down to here. Let's see what happens. Let's see. SPRC, yeah. Yep, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. That one I alerted yesterday, and then I put it on my watch list today. Yep. Let's see. Is that trend line going to knock it down? Is it going to do a head and shoulder pattern, or is it going to continue to move? Now, I'm using today's live to basically put out some thought process, right? I'm showing you guys my thought process. Because I went back to my basics. My basics are trend lines, support and resistance, and volume weighted average price in the 200 EMA. That's it. Sometimes when you're just getting beat up, and I've been getting beat up recently because I haven't been following the rules. I've been getting greedy. I've been revenge trading. I've been scatterbrained. I've been taking care of my uncle. I've been dealing with his shit, my family shit. It's like sometimes it's just a little much, you know. I mean, I have broad fucking shoulders, but God's laying it on pretty thick. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come on, local. Let's go. Do the opposite of this one. The opposite of the head and shoulders pattern. See, and if I would have held on, I would have been profit $9 right there. I stuck to the rules. The rules will help you more so than they hurt you. I'm gonna keep looking though. We need LOCL to be over $3 and stay over $3. Click is back at $4. So on click, here's click. Look at that, broke down, broke through volume weighted average price, hit my red line, came back up to volume weighted average price. Remember, guys, uh, the way that this usually works is it breaks out, comes below the volume weighted average line, usually comes back down to the red line, bounces back up between the red line and the yellow line, and it does that for a little while until it decides a direction, until market makers decide which direction they want it to go. That's how that usually works. Let's go back here. I'm still curious if this head and shoulders pattern plays out. I told you guys I was going to find resistance again at that trend line, right? Let's see. She's looking like she wants to go. Look at your MACD. Your MACD's starting to get smaller and smaller and smaller. It's trying to cross over, but that trend line's giving it some grief. And check this out. My system right here. Look what I've been working on. Look what it says up at the top. Wait. Wait. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, right? So I'm not doing anything, right? God. All right, it's 4:49. You guys got 6,000 likes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Here we go. Here we go. Is she gonna go? Looks like she wants to go. All right, she broke resistance and now she's gonna try. So in a 1 minute chart, you've got a little bit of a inverted head and shoulder pattern here. So it's got to break this right here, 346. And see, if I would have just been patient, and now look at this. Look at this. Look at what the system says. Go, take profit 435. Confidence is high. Look at that. Let's see. Let's see. 435. Let's see. It says 435. That's funny because that other gap's right here. Now remember, the system is not 100%. It's not even freaking 40% right now. It's still got a lot of tweaking that I need to do to it, but once this thing's locked down, it's going to be pretty sick. That's your first target. Your first target is this 366, 367. Second target's the gap, 396. Third target is 437. The system says 435. So we'll see. Fun times, huh? Got a lot of people saying that they can't wait till that system that I've been working on for fucking ever comes to life. Can't wait either. I'm excited. Before I put it out there, it's gotta be a high accuracy rate. I mean, as high as it can get. But I don't think I'll put it out unless it's doing at least 70%. Because I don't want anybody to get hurt because they're following the system, you know. This might actually be doing a little bit of a channel here. See and watch. If we would have if we would have kept that line, watch. This is why trend lines actually work. There's a lot of people on social media that say they don't work. They don't work. Bullshit. They work. And I actually showed you guys that on that other one we were watching. Click. All right. Well, 4:52. We got 8 minutes left. If you guys are interested in, oh, there you go. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. I can't say what stock, but let's go. So close. Come on. Just 4 more pennies. What up, Mitchell? Yeah. And there she goes. She hit resistance or came close to resistance, came close to that target. It hit, what is that, 360? It hit 358. Target was 367, so it was right there, and then it decided to come on down. So again, could be trading in a channel, or it's doing that rising wedge that I said it was. Nonetheless, it's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. Yeah. Oh, what? Ah, Apple's Tim Cook is stepping down. Apple's CEO, Tim Cook, stepping down. Good morning, Matt. What's up, dude? I haven't seen you for a minute. All right. So, yeah, last few minutes here. I'm just going to say stick to the rules, guys. QTTB, keep an eye on that one. Slowly building volume. I wouldn't really do anything with it unless it had at least 1 million in volume. QTTB. This one here is just going to decide which direction it wants to go. Whoops. Don't want to move that. Man, I know what you mean there. Yeah, did it get it? Did it get it? Ah, where is it? Where's the little sucker? There it is, TP1. Boom. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's right. TP1. Smack that stuff. All right. We're doing pretty good here. Trend line, broke through the trend line there a little bit. Still walking down that one there. System still has not said stop your shit. That's interesting. But yeah, so here, guys, if you're looking to get into that in the live stream on my Discord, if you're looking to get Discord alerts, all that fun stuff, you go right here. That just gives you the Discord, does not give you the watch list. If you want the watch list, here's the watch list. Okay, it's discounted from $39.99. It's limited time. I'm going to be doing this $19.99. So if you want to get on that as soon as you're in it, that's it. That's your price forever. If the price goes up, you stay at the same price you're at. All right, so $19.99 a month just for the watch list, $39.99 for the Discord. And if you want all of it, and it's $59.99 a month, or you can go ahead and save yourself some money and sign up for the year. So that's where you're at. This is where I'm going here in about 3 minutes. I'm going to the Discord where I'll continue to call out stuff and try to teach you guys some shit. Hey, GRPN, wow. It just racked $2. Just racked up $2, GRPN. Whoops. There it is right here, GRPN. Boom. The hell, God, how many messages are you gonna send me? Come on now. It's early. It's early. It's too early for you to be sending that many messages. Shit. All right, so let's take a look here. GRPN. GRPN. Ooh, all right. Well, wonder if this is a liquidate only. Nope. It'll let me buy it. Captain George. Captain George. What is up? All right, guys. I'm going over to the Discord. I will see you guys there. And thanks. Thanks, Two Down. So kind of you. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys. We'll see you over there. 2 down. See you over there, buddy. All right, guys. Peace.